Let's run through the troubleshooting and some frequently asked questions of the Anti-Griddle. So what kinds of foods can be frozen with the Anti-Griddle? Well, purees, liquids, and foams work best. It's also important that whatever you're freezing make full contact with the surface. If you're trying to freeze something and having trouble, consider that water, sugar, fat, or alcohol content will all affect the rate of freezing and end texture differently. How long does it take to freeze a product? Well, we like to say that as a rule of thumb, you can expect significant freezing of your base within a minute. Now, when you choose to remove that from the surface or flip it, that's entirely up to you based on preference and the texture that you're going for. One common mistake that we see is neglecting to apply a thin film of neutral cooking oil to the surface before use. This will prevent sticking. Now, you could use a non-stick spray or even shortening, but you're going to have best results with oil. If the surface of the Anti-Griddle does not seem cold enough, it could be related to a number of factors. The first would be to ensure that it is not on an extension cord. Extension cords create resistance and hinder performance. The second thing to check would be that it is on its own circuit. Things like refrigeration systems, vacuum sealers, blenders, and other equipment can all hog the unit of power. Lastly, the ambient temperature could be too high. If the unit is placed outdoors or in a kitchen that is extremely warm, this could prevent the unit from reaching its optimal working temperature. If you can hear the fan engage when you flip the circuit breaker, but the compressor does not kick on, this is a sure sign that the unit is underpowered. Ensure that there are no extension cords at play and that the unit is on its own circuit. If the surface of the Anti-Griddle is freezing, but not entirely, this could be the sign of a dirty air filter. For specific instructions on checking and cleaning the air filter, please reference the video on our YouTube channel. As an important note, it is imperative that you do not turn the unit off and then back on without letting the surface thaw completely. This is very hard on the internal components and could damage the unit.